they had back from 1980 to 91.
On the floor for Detroit, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bagley is out there with Durham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Middleton looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Here's Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Cunningham kicks to Bagley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
No good on that one.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, Which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Defending Cunningham was a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Crawford. MP's got 11 points. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Pass to Wiseman from about 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
MP dishes to Crowder. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cunningham passes to Burks. The Pistons working the ball around now. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
MP kicks to Carter. Back to MP. Misses from close range. Burks with it. Pass to Cunningham. Launches a three. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
21. Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee?
And, guys, they've done a great job keeping their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Ivy is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duran. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Bagley, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bagley, the pass to Burks. Loud pass to Bagley, and finish off by Bagley.
Just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
We're not even at halftime, and already he's just got 4 fouls. Definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And looking at that replay again, just a... So it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
They've got MP. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bucks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The first free throw is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Brook Lopez. And both free throws good for MP. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
Here's Duran. There's the dish to Bagley. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And a minute played as the second half gets going. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Just 5 on the clock. Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Middleton outside. Now the pass to Ingles. Here's MP. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A shot off that time. Down low. Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Holiday, the pass to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Foul.
An Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Free throw good, MP. No good on the second free throw. Greg, we're seeing more fine. Recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Bogdanovich pass it to Ivy. Net ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's 7 points for Jaden Ivey. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine.
Substitution on the court.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Got to respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Livers is checked in, and it's Joseph in for Ivy. Here's Joseph. Here's Cunningham. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
MP deciding where to go with it. Outside Crowder. It's stolen by Bank. Here's Livers, defended by Carter. Livers the pass it to Joseph. Over to the wing. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Livers. Detroit getting another chance here. Here's Duran. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Carter against Joseph. MP right side. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Connaughton. Tries from 10, and that one is good. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added need.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brook Lopez.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
A floater with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Cunningham outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Money blowing, just trolling. You already